Yesterday, we got an update for Call of Duty Black Ops 6, which added in Rebirth Island into the game. Now, if you didn't know, like 3 hours later, like it wasn't even a full day, Rebirth Island was removed. There was a bunch of problems with it, and seemingly in today's update, which is what this video is about, they have fixed that, but as you can see here, Rebirth Island is still not there. As far as playlist goes, all we have is Battle Royale, Resurgence, Area 99, Plunder Quads, as well as Warzone Bootcamp. In other words, no Rebirth Island whatsoever. However, we have patch notes for Black Ops 6 multiplayer and zombies, as well as Warzone. This update was about 5 gigabytes for me on PC and was about 900 megabytes on PlayStation. It is a very odd, weird, strange update, but we're going to go over everything that actually changed inside it. So starting out with Black Ops 6. So as you can see, Tuesday, November 19th, 2024. Global Legacy XP tokens. Updated Black Ops 6 to support Legacy XP token functionality. Now, if you don't remember, about a week ago, they added in with Season 1 Legacy XP tokens. So these are your XP tokens from Modern Warfare 3, from Warzone that you've earned through various different events. You could use all of these. And then they removed them. They were only in Warzone. So if you wanted to activate them, you then had to go in and you had to actually go into Warzone, turn them on there, then go out, go into Black Ops 6, go into multiplayer, go into zombies. It was very, very odd. Now they are actually in game. So taking a further look here, gameplay, improved hit marker UI to help identify individual shots more easily. Not exactly sure what that means. Cosmetics addressed an issue where weapon sights would be misaligned with the Weaver Repairman operator skin equipped. So that is now fixed. It was like literally a pay to lose skin. It was very odd. As well as store improved the loading and tracer inspect preview videos on weapons. Basically, it was just laggy in the store. Multiplayer, Gunsmith added several missing language translations. Score streaks improved steering and reversed with view-based vehicle control. So in other words, RCXD should be a little bit easier to drive in reverse now. UI addressed an unintentional bug where Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 camos could be applied to Black Ops 6 weapons. Camos from previous titles were not designed for Black Ops 6 weapons and attachments and are not supported due to visual inconsistencies. Okay. Huge bit of intel there. So a lot of people, when this was added, were actually pretty happy because if you got your top tier camos, your atomic, polyatomic, whatever, for Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3, you could use them in Black Ops 6. And honestly, I think this was a really cool thing. It would incentivize people to go back and play the previous games and make sure they have all those camos unlocked, because then you could bring any camo that you've unlocked over the past 3 years into Black Ops 6. I thought this was a really cool idea, but as I said, this was unintended and it didn't work properly on all of the weapons, specifically the Black Ops 6 weapons. So obviously they didn't want that in the game. But here's what I will say moving forward. I would love it if this was something they continued moving on and maybe even going even further, because really Call of Duty HQ added the ability to actually do this. So technically we should be able to get all of the various different camos all the way back to Modern Warfare 2019. And I understand that that is a big feat for all of the people working on present weapons. It would introduce more bugs to the game like they are seeing here, but I do think that that would be a really cool thing. Now, going back to what we have here with the update. So after this, addressed an issue where some perk bags were not displaying when creating loadouts. Stability, various stability fixes. Zombies, Gobblegums addressed an issue that allowed Gobblegums to persist indefinitely. Obviously, that's a bug, so they patched that. UI added additional information for current saved games in the map selection menu, and then stability, various stability improvements. So if we actually go into game here, I actually have a save file that I've been using for weapon camo grinding. And as you can see here, I don't see any additional intel on this save file whatsoever. So I don't know if this is only going to be updated with new games. But as of right now, my old game that I have in a save file doesn't say anything additionally that it didn't say before. So I don't know if this update here just didn't work or if it's only going to be for newer games. But this brings us into Warzone. So Bug fixes. Fixed several issues with occlusion, enemy footsteps, ascender, and parachute audio. Our teams are hard at work on additional audio updates, and this is just the first of several steps we're taking to improve the Warzone audio experience. So if you've played Warzone, audio is probably the thing that has been messed up the most since the Black Ops 6 integration. I think they are trying to bring in the Black Ops 6 audio because it is better, and in the long run it'll be better for the game, but it has messed up a bunch of things and was actually one of the main reasons why Rebirth Island was removed. We'll get to that a little bit more in a minute. Fixed an issue where stim shot was giving double the desired speed boost for 3 seconds. Stims should now give 15% movement speed for 1 second. The stim ticks up to this speed, holds it for 1 second, then ticks down from this speed. Very confusing way of explaining that. Fixed an issue that prevented freshly down players from taking damage for a brief moment. That is great. That was something a lot of people were annoyed by. Fixed an issue on PlayStation 5 where attempting to install Warzone from managed files would result in content not found error. Fixed an issue causing players to encounter a looping armor plate replacement animation. This happened to me today on stream. I was just like literally constantly putting armor on and I couldn't get out of it. And it was me against 2 other people at the very end. And it wasn't the reason why I lost. I lost because I wasn't good enough, but it was annoying nonetheless. Fixed an issue that allowed players to use the Gulag Ascender prior to overtime. Fixed an issue that caused players to gain more experience than intended from boot camp. So I know a lot of people were grinding boot camp to level up. That is now fixed. Fixed an issue where dying while attempting to complete signals intelligence contract would result in being able to use weapons or interact with being unable to use weapons or interact with items. So a little bug fix there. Fixed an issue preventing weapon XP boost from appearing in the post-match summary, and fixed an issue that was preventing players from accessing Warzone via the main Call of Duty menu. So just essentially a lot of bug fixes. But the one thing that I do want to check in game here is if we go to the main menu and I press L3, look at that. The site is beautiful. We have all our tokens from Modern Warfare 3 in game, the way it should have been after they added it with Season 1. I understand why they didn't want it there at launch, but once they messed up and added it in, we made it clear as a community that we wanted this, and that is the one thing that I'll say. I made a video talking about this exact thing, and within 2 hours of releasing that video, Activision put out a statement saying that they would be adding it back in with this update this week. So, as a community, we did it. I'll take all the credit if you'd like. I'm really not against that. But yeah, it is absolutely fixed now. Those legacy unlock tokens are there. Now, the one other thing, when are we getting Rebirth Island? The answer is, I have no idea. As a whole, I don't fully understand why they removed it. From what I have seen, it's mainly to do with the audio issues, but seemingly they have fixed a bunch of those, but I'm guessing we are going to have to wait for the rest of the audio to get fixed before it is fully added in. When that will happen, I don't know. People were hoping for today. Now people were hoping for later this week, but as a whole, we don't know. Right now, we're stuck with Area 99, which honestly, I've been quite enjoying. I do enjoy that map. It makes going and playing the full Battle Royale large map feel very, very slow after playing it. And I think a lot of people are going to be sticking with Resurgence in the near future, at least until we get Verdansk. The one other thing that I will say is this week, the other thing that we are getting, if we go into the menu here, we are getting ranked play. So as you can see, it's coming in 2 days, 2 days from now, so on Thursday. And I believe if we go into game here, the one other thing that we are getting is the event, which still says it's starting in 3 days. It told me that it was starting in 3 days on Monday, actually Sunday. So I thought that it was going to be coming on Wednesday, but I'm guessing it's probably going to be coming on Thursday with the ranked play update. But yeah, that's been today's update. Let me know what you think of this weird one down in the comments. As always, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, peace.
We are reaching for the stars, but we're made